Hi, within this lecture, we're going to see a file upload vulnerability and try to find a way to exploit this vulnerability to have a session back from the web server as well. So this is a general page where we can actually upload an image. So most of the websites have this kind of feature, right? So you can upload pictures, you can upload profile photos, but sometimes they are misconfigured. So rather than uploading an image, some would upload a malicious file that can be executed on the web server and create a session back to the Kali Linux. And in the previous section, in the previous lecture, we have used a shellcode in order to do that. But for right now, we have to have a file, a PHP file or some other file in order to achieve this result. And we're going to see how to get one, don't worry. But first, we have to test to see if this feature is actually working or not. So I'm going to browse and I'm going to upload a regular image, a JPEG, to see if it is actually working. I believe we have downloaded this image in the social engineering section, so I'm trying to upload that image. And it says, your image has been uploaded to that folder. And as you can see, there are two dots in here, and it means that you have to go back 2 folders. Okay? In order to achieve this, I'm going to take the link in here, okay? Just copy this and create a new tab and paste it in here. As it's instructed, I'm going to delete the 2 folders in here, okay? I'm going to delete the upload and the vulnerabilities. So I'm going to add this hackable uploads and iOS image.jpg, and I'm going to copy this and add it to the end of this URL in here. And I think we have 2 slashes in here. Let me delete one. And if I hit enter, it will display the image back to me. So this is now working. I'm certain that this feature is working. Now I'm going to see if I can upload something other than JPEG in here. And in order to do that, I'm going to create an evil PHP file, a malicious PHP file. Of course, I can Google it and find it online, but there is a tool to do that in Kali Linux as well. And it's called Weebly. I'm going to show you how to use it, how to generate a file, and how to use that file in order to get a session back from the web server. All you have to do is to use your terminal, use the Weebly tool in order to create a file. So let me close this down and let me minimize this so I can open my terminal, and I'm going to run Weebly. Okay, if I hit enter, it will show me the instructions. It says too few arguments and it shows me how to use this. All I have to do is just say Weebly generate and then give a password later on for accessing that file, and then create a path in order to save the output. So let me do it. For password, I will choose something simple like 1111, okay, 6 ones. And I'm going to save this file to my root, and I'm going to call this myconnection.php or something. Yeah, I believe myconnection.php will do the job. Okay, you will see where I will use the password later on. So right now just hit enter and it will generate that file for you, and you can find it in your root, myconnection.php. Just now I'm going to try and upload this file in my web server, so I'm going to take this into my download so I can reach it easily. So let me try and browse and find this file, myconnection.php, and try to upload it. And it is uploaded. So let me try to go to this link, okay, if I click on this, this will be run. So let me open a new tab as I did before and try to delete these two folders and try to get this, okay, copy this and paste in here, and I believe we have to put a slash between this DVWA and hackable and hit enter. So I didn't get any error in here. I cannot see the contents of the file, but I believe this should be working. So in order to test this, in order to get a session back from this file, from this server, I'm going to use Weebly one more time, and if everything works out, I will get my session back from the web server to my Kali Linux. In order to do that, again, I'm going to use Weebly. So here it says that you have to specify the URL and the password. So the URL is this, okay, copy this URL, and I'm going to go over my terminal, and I'm going to say Weebly, okay, and paste the URL in here, and then specify the password that we have chosen before, which is 11111, and then we are done. If I hit enter, it will try to run this file on web server and have a session, and as you can see, I believe we have a session. So if I run pwd, I will see that I'm currently in wdvwa hackable and uploads. I can try to browse in here and see the other contents as well. So we managed to hack into that web server again by using an upload file vulnerability. And we managed to exploit that vulnerability by using a tool called Weebly and creating some PHP files. So if you run help, you can see other commands that you can run on a Weebly session, and it is no different than meterpreter session. You can just read the comments and the descriptions in order to use this. So I'm going to stop here, and within the next lecture we're going to continue discovering our basic vulnerabilities.